mixologist peeps. How y'all doing? Can you notice anything new about the mama? Can you see? I'm lock free. I've got my long flowing hair, but actually this isn't the kind of hair I should be cooking with. Oh no. Well, I've gone for a shorter look. I've gone platinum. What y'all think? Nah, this ain't it. Mama gotta go real.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever
I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
Look, I'm terrible. You know me. If it's a new gadget out there, I'm going for it.
That's not even a gadget. I don't know what that is.
It was on sale. So,
it was on sale.
I'm going to stick with my own hair. But look at this. Got my lines.
I do like that. Actually, it looks wicked.
So, hold up. I got my edges, but you know what? Hey, I'm old. I'm going to go edge today. So, last weekend, I went up to Manchester. Yes, it's in the kind of like the northern part of this country. It's where Phil's from. And we went out for dinner with his niece, Kathy and Matt. Hi, Kathy and Matt. And Lucy, yes, Lucy, the youngest, her and her dad prepared dinner for us. And it was delicious. Now, so I'm doing my take on this meal that Lucy prepared. We had it with pasta. I'm not going to do it with pasta. You can serve it with anything. And it's so funny because her sister Molly said, you make sure you give me credit as well. Credit for staying out of the kitchen. So Lucy gets credit for, Molly gets credit for staying out of the kitchen. Lucy gets credit for cooking this delicious meal and teaching me how to cook it. And Lucy is only 10.
She's 10?
She's 10.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 10 because she's in year 6. She's older than Eden.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, I know. Molly's the same age as Ellis.
Yeah. So, I am going to cook something for you. And you know what? Y'all know the mama. And I said, Tim, what we eating? It is ox cheek done in a red wine. Now, the whole time I ate that bad boy, it was delicious. I don't know why when she said ox cheeks, I thought she was talking about butt cheeks.
Oh, mama.
I did.
Cheeks is...
And they said no, they were these cheeks.
That's called rump. If it was the butt, it would be called ox rump.
Well, if you say you're cheeky, it's because you're cheeky with your butt. You're acting butty.
No, that's not what it means.
Well, whatever. All I kept thinking
is that what you thought it meant?
Yes, I did. And I kept thinking, what kind of meat you got? But how's the kind of meat on? Look at my cheek. I ain't got no meat on there.
You have, though. If you think an ox is going to...
But I guess an ox is big. So, what we're going to do, let me show you. Let me get... And it's a cheap piece of meat. It's a cheap cut, but really nice. Now, it's got... So, this is my ox cheek. You usually have to go to the butcher's to get this. So, the very first thing... Let me get my veg off, because I'm going to come back to that. But the first thing you got to do is you've got to prepare it. You got to prep it. You've got to seal it. Okay, so before we start
Look at that.
Yeah, we got to. Before we start that, I'm just going to wash my hands because I was flipping around in my hair there. Okay, so when you go to your butcher, ask for some ox cheek, and it is quite sinewy and fatty. So you do, here, look at that, the grain. You do need to cook it long, so we're going to do it in our slow cooker. Now, what they recommend you do is cut through it into smaller pieces. Boy, this is hard. Yeah, look at that.
It's got lots of muscle in it, hasn't it?
Yeah. And so with that, you cook it slow so that you break that down.
But that also, I guess, is why it's so delicious, because it is always the parts that have more muscle, I find, that tends to be tastier.
Okay, so I'm just cutting it down into small chunks first. I've got a hot pan on because then we're going to seal it, okay? This is going to be a lot of meat. You watch.
Well, that means I get to have some tomorrow.
Oh, you will? Well, it's not going to be ready till tomorrow because we're going to let this cook. I'm going to really let this slow cook for a while. Okay.
Have you ever cooked ox cheek before?
Never. I ain't never had it before.
That oil's really hot, Ma.
Is it? Oh, yes, it is. Turn that down. Turn the light on so I can see. Alrighty. So, to this, I'm just going to get some flour. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to add some of my love dust. Love dust, baby, yeah. Peon! Peon! Let's put some over that. So let's just do that.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Ellis cooked the other night. She made barbecue chicken breast. And she used love dust. She marinated the chicken in the love dust.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, so she's cooking with it now.
Oh, great. So then we're just going to literally take this. Now, if you are gluten-free, you can use a gluten-free flour. Okay? But this is just to kind of seal it. So I'm going to leave this on, and while this is just kind of frying off a bit, we're going to be turning it to get every side. There's a lot here.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I make oxtail, I do that. I coat it with flour first and braise it before putting it in the slow cooker.
So I think what we're going to do with this, to be honest, this is going to be quite a bit. I'm doing an outside catering job this week. Depending on how much we get, I might be selling some of this bad boy.
Not a bad idea.
Set out some of this over rice.
Ooh, yum.
So, we have that in. So let's put that there. Okay, next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be chopping up some peppers. Let's see, all of this is going to go in. Literally, I'm going to put this straight in. While that is cooking. Alright. Now, like I say, this is the first time I'm doing this. So, I'm a virgin with an ox cheek.
Wow.
So most of you will be too. We all can be virgins once again.
Wowzers.
Here we go. Put it in. And then I'm going to get my onion. And I like to keep it quite chunky because it is going to cook down. Put that in. Nice, nice. So, I've had a few people send me some suggestions in for recipes. Someone has asked me for some chicken a la king. I'm going to do that for you next week. Okay?
What is chicken a la king?
Chicken a la king is basically a chicken pie without the crust.
Okay.
Okay? So, that's what we're going to do. Nice and creamy. It's going to be a really nice creamy one.
Okay.
Okay, so here we have some carrots. Throw those in. I'm going to put some celery. I think when you're making slow cooked these sort of dishes, celery is a go-to. It's a must. It's part of the soul trinity. You're going to be putting some peppers and onions. Put you some celery in. Take it back home. Did y'all check out my video of my trotters?
Oh my god, they were so delicious.
Oh, they were delicious.
They were so delicious.
I think I must have danced the whole way through that video. Every time I looked at it last night, and every time I looked at it, I was going, ooh! I need a fork. Can you get me a fork, please?
Yeah.
So I can, no, actually I don't. I got these tongs.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn this, okay? See that? You just want to get a little crust on. Get your crust on. Turn those. Okay, come back. So, then we also want to add some garlic, okay? And I'm just cutting a couple of cloves in half and putting those in. Onions, that. And then I'm going to take my love dust, sprinkle my love dust over. Generous amount. Love dust makes the world go round. The world go round. The world go round. Had to throw that in.
Okay.
Okay, then we're going to put some chili flakes in. Okay. I'm also going to add a little bit of mixed spice. And we're going to add some cinnamon.
Ooh.
Okay. Then quite important, gonna add some tomato puree. Now, it calls for the tomato. I'm going to actually add, let me toss these just to another side, because I really want to, you really want to try and get, see that big end? You want to get it all filled. So let's do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my tomato puree to the bottom of this pan here. You know why? Because there's flavor in that there going pan there. Alright? So. Yeah, they look good. Looky here, looky here. Oh, look at that. Let's get that bit sealed. Nice. Okay, so our meats. And now I'm going to add my tomato puree, my paste, to the bottom of this pan. I'm going to also add just a touch of water. Look at here, look at here. Yeah. Giddy up, giddy up. Okay. And to this we're going to add, I always have some old red wine on the stove, on the top of my stove. So let me add this red wine right now to this. Let's add the other red wine. I guess I'm mixing drinks.
Oh, I know how old this red wine. How long it's been sat there.
It don't matter how long it's getting cooked, it's going to be good. And I'm going to get myself some salt. Turn that off. Let's take this over. Just give it a little stir. Can you smell those flavors?
Smells amazing.
Can you smell it? Okay. Put some more of this in. Squeeze that in. I'm not sure if I got enough wine. I don't know.
Well,
if I got another wine up there.
You've got 2 more bottles, but they're not open. I mean,
you know what? I'm going to start it like
it's
this.
a funny one because with slow cooking, it doesn't all have to be submerged.
No, it
For it
doesn't.
to cook, but I don't know if this recipe requires.
No, it doesn't
a lot
require. No, it doesn't require it to be submerged. I'm just going to put a touch of water in with this, just a little bit more. There we go. And then what we're going to do now is I'm going to just turn this on, and we're just going to leave this to cook. I think it needs to cook for a good 4 hours. It could be longer.
You're going to have it on high?
I'm going to start it on high, and I'm going to reduce it once it starts to, you know, when it's on high, it starts to almost boil a bit. Then I'm going to reduce it down to a low and just let it do its magic. Oh, wait a minute. I'll tell you what would be good in this would be a bay leaf.
It definitely would.
But I've got some, I've got another herb in the bag. I'm coming right back. Hold up. Let me go get my herb. I've got some fresh sprigs of thyme. So let's throw those in. I think, like I said, a bay leaf would have been nice.
Do you have a bay leaf?
I do.
That massive bay tree you used to have.
Oh, you know what? It's growing in the back. Hold up. Let me.
Oh, cool.
You know, you can never chop these things down.
Oh, so is it still there?
Oh, it's part of it's still there. So let
Okay.
me go out and grab a leaf off of it. All right.
Oh, yeah. I thought you cut that whole thing down.
I did, but it just carries on
Yeah,
growing.
I guess
so.
it just needs one bit still there.
Oh yeah. So we'll just grab a couple of these. They're quite fresh. Lovely jubbly.
Ooh.
Here, smell that. You can smell it.
Oh yeah, great.
All right, so let's throw these. We're gonna put these fresh leaves in. Leaves. Let's put them down. And we'll come back to this. So, lid on. plug it in. I ain't gonna plug it in here because I'm gonna move it over to the other side.
Cool. Okay.
But we're gonna plug it in and then we will come back to it. Okay? Our ox cheek stew. My peeps, welcome back. Well, my ox cheek, it was slow cooking. I slow cooked this for 6 hours yesterday. And then I turned it back on today and gave it about another hour and a half to 2 hours. But when I was making it, all of a sudden I thought, you know what? This needs something. So what did it need? Some olives.
Ooh.
So I've added some olives. I've also cut up some potatoes.
Potatoes?
Good Google Moogle.
Potatoes?
Potatoes. I've got some potatoes in there. How about potatoes? Yeah, it's potato, tomato.
English people don't say potato.
I know they don't, but I do. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put in a bowl some of this. I'm going to serve this for Phil's dinner tonight, but also I'm going to give him some broccoli with it, okay? So let's just show you. But Katrina and I will have a little bit of this for our lunch. So, get the potatoes. Now, wait till I show you this. Look, guys. Let's take that piece. Can you see that? Now, watch.
Oh, my. Just falls apart.
Just falls apart. You see how tender that is? Absolutely scrummy lummy. Here, let's get some juice with this. This also would have gone really nice if I had added some carrots. Did I put
some carrots? Not much though.
I thought I did put some.
A carrot in there.
I think I put 1 carrot.
You did.
Oh yeah, there's some carrot. So next time I make it, I'll put more. But let's just get this. And we're going to try this. And this is our ox cheek. Not that kind of a cheek. Okay, so here we go.
It's good.
Oh, it's so good. It's just so tender. Yum dum. Let's try it with a bit of potato. Oh, nice. And an olive. I'll let you try it.
I'm not going to try an olive, thanks, Mum.
Okay.
It's like hot, Mum. Please be careful. Don't
The olive is super hot. Y'all know I like my food. Y'all know I be humming and a jumping and a woo! Jiggle, jiggle, liggle, liggle. That's good. So, people, please go out, get yourself some ox cheek. Not that cheek, this cheek. You saw how they come, nice big chunks. Really economical. If you can't find cheek, skirt. Okay, that's another cut of meat that you can do. Butcher said to me, "Ooh, skirt's good like that, you know." I said, "Yeah, I do know." So, people, a little bit of peace, whole lot of love, and some soul from the ox cheek mama. Please try this recipe because it's a good one, especially with these winter months drawing in. Ox cheek, here we go with the red wine. I'm going to eat it from here.
I thought you were saying goodbye.
I was, but I'm hungry.
Alright, I'm switching off now.